Hello folks, and welcome back to my channel, Books and Fantastical Wicks. If you're new, my name is Shri, and today I wanted to get out a few brief thoughts about the book I just finished yesterday, Mother Knows Best by Serena Valentino. As you can see, accompanying our book chat today is this blackcurrant absinthe-scented winter reads candle that I've hand-poured myself. If you are interested in bringing some bookish coziness to your space or bookstore, you can find those links in the description box below as well. Back to the topic on hand. Mother Knows Best is part of the Disney Villains book series by Serena Valentino that provides the explanation of the events that shaped these villains into who they are as we know them. If you're already familiar with the Disney stories, then you probably might have guessed that Mother Knows Best is about Gothel, the one that raised Rapunzel. And if there's one big takeaway about how we live life, it's that we can make the choices that mirror and propagate the suffering we experienced onto others, or we can learn from the people that did us wrong and ensure not to repeat that. Gothel may not have known better, and by the time the Odd Sisters pointed out to her that she was as terrible a mother to her daughter Rapunzel as Gothel's own mother was to her, it was too late. The Odd Sisters finally expressed this perspective to Gothel not because they cared about her well-being, but because they wanted Gothel to feel like a failure, for her to suffer. Gothel was so consumed with bringing her sisters back that she failed to see what she had in front of her. Her daughter, albeit kidnapped, not right at all. She had 18 years to realize and see Rapunzel as a person and not just a means to an end, a vessel containing the magic of a flower that could bring her sisters back. Gothel lived hundreds of years alone with no one to love and with no one to love her. The only one who ever came close was Rapunzel after her sisters, and that too because of Rapunzel's false memories. So much of Gothel's isolation can be attributed to her own actions, yet there are so many points in her story that, if different, could have led to a different outcome. Gothel's sisters surviving their mother's attack, Jacob surviving the attack on the Dead Woods and continuing to guide Gothel, Gothel's sisters completely passing so that there's a healthy grieving process, instead of Gothel losing her humanity over time trying to bring them back. Any one friend that would have called out Gothel years earlier while on good terms before it was too late, before Gothel lost her humanity and had a chance to bond with the child and see her as an individual. Heck, if Gothel found a fairy tale similar to hers with the names changed, maybe that would have given her some self-awareness and perspective. And of course, if Gothel and her sisters had a loving mother in the first place that didn't try to off them, so much could have led to a different outcome for Gothel. That being said, I just wanted to share some of those thoughts since I just finished the book last night. I would beg you to consider, however, what are some generational cycles you have experienced growing up that you want to break? You do not have to express these or comment about them if you're uncomfortable, but just think about it. What blind spots do you think we might have that we should recognize when interacting with our loved ones? What did you not like growing up, or even now? And what would you do differently when it comes to how you treat others? This book is definitely for younger readers, but as humans, we should be introspecting at any stage of life. This story to me feels like it is as much for an adult as it is for kids. Anyways, thanks for joining me for this super short video this week, and I'll be back next week. Have an amazing weekend, folks.